is going to speak about YouTube.
Yep. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. So, my name is Usman. I live in Melbourne, in Australia. The about YouTube, it's a cool.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just saying it's always difficult to talk about something that everyone knows about. So it's just difficult to put in something which no one knows about. So obviously, most of you, or pretty much everyone knows, YouTube is a video content sharing platform, which we use. Most of us use every day, almost. But just before the meeting, I did some research on it and thought I might find something interesting to share with people. So I found a few interesting stuff, which hopefully I can remember. I can relate, and I can tell you guys. So the first thing that I found, which some of you might not know, that YouTube was only founded in 2005. Oh, so that's where it was launched. So it's not really an old company. Before 2005, we did not have YouTube. So I feel like we've had YouTube forever, but that's not the case. It's only since 2005. It's an American company. It was founded by a person named, I think it was Steve Chin or Steve Chill. Could be wrong with the last name. After 1 year, Google bought the company. So YouTube currently today is actually owned by Google. It was bought by Google for almost $2 billion. So it's one of the few companies that in 1 year made was sold at that high price. So it was sold at really, really high price. Since then, so initially it was launched for people to share contents. The revenue streaming, the revenue streaming model for YouTube was initially by the ads that they were playing during the videos. So they were making money from that. But since Google bought the company, they've had different streams as well. So now YouTube makes money from subscriptions, which I want to say that I'm part of that as well. So I'm a subscribed member. I've got the premium version. It's actually pretty cool. You get no ads, you get downloads and all that kind of features, which if you don't know, something that you can explore and you can obviously use. It comes at a small cost, but you can use that as well. YouTube also has its own production, and there are some paid content that YouTube charges you for. So there's different streams that YouTube makes money. In 2020, YouTube did a revenue of almost $20 billion. So it's actually gone, from a small company to a really massive company today. Look, in terms of channels and in terms of shows that you can watch, obviously you can watch the channel, like this channel where YouTube's, where the teacher he posts stuff. So that's a channel that I look at. But also you can also check out my channel if you want. It's at its early stage. It's called Brown Aussie. I like to share travel videos. So if you have time and you want to check it out, you can check it out. Some of the shows
Sorry for asking.
Yep.
Excuse me. Can you please repeat your name of your channel?
Yeah, it's called Brown Aussie. So as it says it on my, like, with my name, like my name is Usman, but it's Brown Aussie.
Right.
Other than that, look, there's heaps of shows that I watch personally. There's a show called Dragon's Den, which is similar to Shark Tank. I don't know if you know. Shark Tank's actually in India now. They've recently lost Shark Tank. So I love that show. If you've got, if you want to build a business, that kind of stuff. But there's heaps of stuff. I think I'm sure everyone has their own taste and they watch different stuff. I don't want to go over my time limit. So thank you very much for the opportunity. And I'll pass it on back to you.
Well done, brother. Well done. Give a good clap.
Thank you.
Now, it was a great speech, very informative. And the founder of YouTube, it's a team. So involving three experts. So Chad Hurley and Steve Chen, then Javed Karim. These experts found the great application YouTube in 2005. in 2005 to 2006, those period. You know, really, YouTube application is updating new version. Recently, YouTube brought a new version for a new platform for kids. You know, while we're searching on YouTube, we might get lose our control or emotion by seeing some kinds of videos. Maybe the students, so they want to have a safe area. So YouTube found another platform for them, kids YouTube. So there is an option like on Google and YouTube. So they provide free from all sexual and other videos. So it's really safe and secure for the students as well as the kids. So thank you very much, Mr. Usman from Australia, giving clarification about this wonderful topic. Arish, are you here? He might have gone. So let's invite Albino. Are you ready? Albino.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you can start. Albino from Brazil.
Yeah, that's it. So, good morning for everybody, or good afternoon, or maybe good evening. Okay. So, thank you for this opportunity and to talk about YouTube. I think that YouTube is a wonderful site that is helping many people around the world, to spread their jobs, to spread many things that they like. So I knew YouTube in, I'm not sure, 2006, 7, something like this. And since I knew this site, I use every single day. And I post some videos when I'm playing, okay, guitar or keyboard, or some that I was, and it helps me to improve myself when my, how do you say, my performance, okay, it's helping me. And my objective with YouTube when I sing is to spread for people some kind of a faith, some kind of a hope. I try to help people, okay? And YouTube is helping too much because every time when I post something there, I'm not professional. I'm just beginning. I'm just in the beginning. But every time when I post something there, I try to make the next one better, you know, and it's wonderful. And fortunately, I needed to pay anything to do this. It's completely free, and it's helped me too much. And here in Brazil, many people they live like a YouTuber, and they get a good money too. But it's not my case nowadays. I'm just preparing my things because I used to do one kind of job on the road, but because of pandemic time I can't. And nowadays I will produce more videos about my job that I do outside. And YouTube is helping too much. I'm extremely grateful for this application and grateful for this brilliant mind that creates YouTube. I think that's it. This is my point of view. Thanks so much, and have a blessed day for everybody. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Albina.
Well done, brother Albino. It was
Thank
fabulous
you.
talk.
Okay, thanks so much.
Now let's move on to Mr. Muhammad Isa. He is from Nigeria.
Okay, thank you, sir. When I heard you discussing the term YouTube, I just remember an instance happened. There was a time we ever made a debate on the topic, the impact of YouTube to our students. Does YouTube causes negative effect or positive effect to the student of today? Nowadays, really, I cannot put my weight of blame on YouTube that it has negative effect, because there was a time we ever discussed the same issue like this about YouTube. Exactly when I said YouTube has no effect. It has no effect to everybody. It depends on how people use YouTube for their day-to-day activities. If today you download YouTube, you subscribe your data, you start using YouTube. It depends on your intention. If you pretend to use YouTube in a positive way, you will use it and nothing will be happen, and you will get a lot from it. Especially like how I used to watch a lot of people from various countries, teaching people, making an awareness for the people to learn how to pronounce, to learn how to speak English fluently, like this. So if that is the case, the negative impact of YouTube to the student of today has not to be done like this, because YouTube really plays a vital role in our today activities, especially today on YouTube. You can see the video of many people on YouTube. You can watch a lot of things which are new to you, which are outrageous or strange to your life. Like I used to watch some vehicles. Sometimes I used to watch this. Sometimes I can watch a thing that I never seen in my life. So through this, you can really believe that YouTube has no effect. Rather, it is nothing. It is something which is non-living thing that cannot operate itself until when it is being operated by somebody else. So if we can use YouTube to operate something or to post our videos, it depends on how we intend to, post our videos. If you post a good video, if somebody sees, then maybe you will change him or you will teach him something secretly just through that video. So if you post something bad, it depends on yourself. If somebody watches, then you are going to get a sin as a result of that. So through this, YouTube has no effect or positive or negative effect. It depends on how people uses it. If you use it positively, it depends on your own. If you use it negatively, it depends on your own. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well done. Well done, brother. Everybody give a good clap for Muhammad Isa from Nigeria. Encouraging people is a great thing. So as far as this platform is concerned, here, people who speak or deliver speeches, so we have to encourage them by giving energy. So really, if you clap, it is really just like a boost or holist or any cold drink. So just give them energy after their talk. Next, who is willing to speak now about YouTube? So this is very interesting and informative topic. And you have been using YouTube for a long years. Since 2005, it has been launched in the world. And there are different applications, and there are many YouTubers in the world, just like YouTubers or vloggers. So before years it was just like bloggers. Now we hear we can experience watching videos on vloggers. So emerging, yeah, during this COVID pandemic, many vloggers and YouTubers emerged, and they are uploading very useful videos on YouTube platform, and which is expected to be very beneficial for the learners and aspirants. As far as language learners is concerned, it's very important using a YouTube. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, just start a YouTube channel for music, cooking, for sports, or any other entertainment, even for learning. Some of the people I have seen on YouTube, they started YouTube for learning English. They are interacting with different people from different countries, so that they are uploading different videos, and they are just having interview with some people. So, they are uploading those kind of video on YouTube, and those videos will be very helpful for the viewers or the spectators. Anyway, I'm really glad to uh, have a YouTube channel. There, before years, maybe 3 or 4 years, it started with simple videos. Now we have been doing this platform, and we are recording and we are uploading every day on the Zoom. So some people told me, "Sir, your YouTube channel is very helpful for me, and I'm really proud of being your subscriber." And some people commented. So, we don't have many more subscribers or viewers, even less than 100. So even though I'm really happy because I can, or we can, inspire single person daily. So it's a great thing. So by the grace of God, we are doing a lot of activities on YouTube and Zoom and WhatsApp and so many applications. So YouTube is very important in this generation, especially, technology world. So I invite next person who's ready. We have 9 minutes. After 9 minutes, this link will be detaching, will be disconnecting. You can rejoin by clicking the same link. So who is ready to talk? This is a golden opportunity now. Peaceful, calmful, it's really silent here, and you can speak anything. Maybe your experience, you don't want to talk much information about YouTube. Maybe you may not be able to talk about the authentic details about YouTube, so that you have to refer Google or any source. So don't worry, you can share your experience. If you have YouTube channel, definitely you can introduce the name of the YouTube channel here. And you can introduce your favorite YouTubers, your favorite YouTube channel. I am very fond of watching English YouTube channels like Lingua Merida and Alicia. Then they are doing stunning job on YouTube. And Arnold's English, that's really fascinating. Many more, many more. So
Me, sir?
sure, Shahid Khan.
Can I start?
Yes, sir, you can start.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to give me chance to share my opinion here. And thanks to everybody who are present here, my brother and sister. This is Shahid Khan from Doha, Qatar, who presently, actually, I was born in Jamshedpur, India, but nowadays, now I am working here, Doha, Qatar. So today we are our topic is YouTube, which is I think we are very familiar about this topic. All I think so, from child to old person, everyone. I think so everyone, mostly person, this time know about YouTube. For introduction, YouTube is an American online video sharing and social media platform, which is owned by Google. This was launched February 14th, 2005. And who are this one YouTuber first invented? These men are Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Javed Karim. And it is the second most visited website after Google. So we know about this YouTube. So many help for us. Nowadays we are about YouTube, from kitchen to, I think, corporate world, to from education to sports, from beginner learner to maybe English learner, or another our subject. But from beginner to high class level, all are using YouTube, because YouTube, there are so many people who YouTuber who post their concern categories. Suppose that one person is his teaching there about AC. So there he posted all about according to AC, how to AC work, and what is the process and everything we can get from there. Vice versa, everything we can get from, we get from business help there. We can sports help there, and when we want to previous video we can want to watch there, and we can also search there. So it is very big list to when talking about benefit, we have big list there. So, and mostly benefit, we are saying most benefit things in YouTube, but some things also disadvantage from YouTube also.
Mr. Wolf, turn on your mic, please.
Oh, I'm really sorry for that.